Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do my eyebrows. Basically, first I'm just brushing them out with a spoolie, as you can see. Then I'm taking my Too Faced pencil and my Anastasia Beverly Hills for basically the filling in part. And right here I'm tracing out my eyebrows just to, you know, make the definite shape that I want. And I always go for like a high arch themed eyebrow. Nothing really complicated. But yeah, I'm just basically doing the outline with a pencil. I do not really like doing the cream for the outline, simply just because I feel like the pencil is easier to work with. But anyways, I'm taking the spoolie, and as I'm filling in, I'm also spooling out any harsh lines. Then once I'm done with that, I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills and I'm going to fill it in, and I'll let you guys watch the rest and I'll be back. As I said before, don't be afraid to spoolie in spaces where you feel like you need to. On this eyebrow I'm doing now, I feel like I did it really heavy, so don't be afraid to go in with your fingers and correct anything. But yeah, I'm just spooling basically softens up what you did harshly, and if you feel like your finger is not enough, use a Q-tip. But yeah, I'm just spooling everything through so it looks somewhat natural, and going in with that. After you feel like you're done with spooling and, you know, perfecting your eyebrows as much as you can, you're going to go in with your concealer and trace your eyebrows. This is to correct anything that, you know, anything that you might have accidentally left out, and basically perfecting your eyebrows. And with this, ladies, I highly suggest do not go a million shades lighter than your skin tone. If anything, go 1 or 2 shades lighter, because you do not want to look ashy. That's the thing about, like, if you go too light. I hate it when girls do that. You don't really need that bright of a concealer, but do you, boo, if you want to. But I really suggest a natural toned concealer, so like 1 or 2 shades lighter. Here you can just see me taping my eyes. I go basically directly from the arch of my brow and I tape them. I'm using the Too Faced Semi-Sweet palette, and the first color I'm going to be taking for my transition color is Pudding, and I'm basically putting that in my crease and blending it outwards. Next color in this palette, I'm going to be taking Licorice, and it's this matte black. You can use any matte black. You do not really have to use this palette to get a matte black or a transition color. But yeah, I'm just taking Licorice from the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. Love this palette, and I'm basically putting it all over my lid. It does not matter if it's messy. You will be blending it out in the end anyway, so just pack it on, and I'll show you my blending color in a minute. For my blending color, I'm going to be using Pudding after you're all done packing it on, and I'm just basically going in between the transition color and the matte black, and I'm basically blending out that harsh line so everything, you know, doesn't look harsh, and just like, you know, you could tell the difference between my transition color and the black. Just blending that in with a small blending brush. So yeah, just blend, blend, blend. There's never too much blending, ladies. If anything, I sped this up so it's not as fast as you think it is. So take your time, don't be afraid to blend. And just because the tape's there, I really suggest you blending into the tape as well. And sorry, I'm like talking over myself, but anyways, here I'm taking the color Caramel and I'm highlighting my brow bone, and then I'm still blending and blending, as you can see. Then I'm going to go back to my waterline and I'm taking Licorice and tight lining that with the matte black. And if you want to, you could also go back with pudding and tight line there as well. I just didn't decide to do it. After you're done with that, you're gonna eyeline. You're gonna what is it? I'm gonna line my eyes with eyeliner, and this eyeliner is amazing. It's called Ultra Liner. It's a waterproof eyeliner, and it's contact safe, so it's safe for your contacts, and I love this stuff. But yeah, and then after I'm done with that, I'm going to be taking the tape off and looking at everything that I have done and blending where I need, or where I see that I didn't, blend in, or where I wasn't paying attention to before. Then with my two favorite foundations, one of them is the MAC Studio Sculpt, and then the other one is going to be the Fit Me Maybelline. I'm in the color 340 in the Maybelline, and it doesn't really say on the sculpting one, but yeah, I'm just basically I mixed those two together in my hand, and I packed it on my face with my foundation brush from Clinique. I'm pretty sure that brush is from. And after all of that, I'm gonna actually blend it out with the beauty blender. You'll see that in a few minutes. Yep, here it is. You're gonna blend that in with your beauty blender and just basically, make your face look flawless, ladies, with foundation. Okay, here, I don't know if, I didn't show it, but I'm still using what I use on almost all of my videos. I'm using the Cover Fix concealer palette, and I'm taking the third color, and I'm basically highlighting under my eyes, my nose, my cupid's bow, and underneath where my bronzer is going to be. And yeah, I really do not highlight my forehead lately because I've been breaking out, and I do not want to bring attention to that since, it's highlighting and everything. So, ladies, a little tip if you do not feel like highlighting. Anyways, I'm just blending in with the stippling brush first because the beauty blender picks up most of the products, and you do not want that. But yeah, just blend it out with a stippling brush, another tip, first, and then go back in with your beauty blender and blend in more if you feel like you need to blend in more. Okay, now I'm back with my contour and highlight palette. I'm taking the yellow shade instead of my banana powder this time, and I'm pressing the powder into my highlight. And yeah, I'm not really gonna bake this time because I don't necessarily need this for my look this time. But yeah, I'm just packing in the highlight. Here I'm going in with the contour color from the Highlight and Contour BH Cosmetics palette that I always use, and I'm basically just contouring and at the same time blending in with my highlight. And when I contour, I try to blend in as much as I can to make it seem effortlessly and it doesn't seem like a straight up line. So I'm blending and I'm getting my chin and making it look more chiseled. And usually I contour under my chin if I want a more defined chin, but I didn't this time. Now I'm taking my ColourPop's highlight, and that is in the color Butterfly Beach. Basically, I'm taking my index finger and I'm dabbing that on my higher underneath my eye, where my eye curves, if that makes any sense. I guess thank God for videos, right? Because you guys can see. But yeah, I'm dabbing that there, and then I'm gonna highlight my Cupid's bow and my nose. After that, I'm gonna be blending my lips with the color Whirl by MAC. Love this color. and going like tracing my lines of my lips. Then I'm going to take Stone by MAC, and I'm going to be putting that all over and blending in with my lips. And that is the final look, y'all.
I just want to be your favorite. I just want to be your favorite. I just want to be your favorite.